Hey guys, welcome to the live edition of 70.1 SSF Radio. I'm your host Chase Coburn alongside Josh and Miles, and today we have an incredible topic to talk about, and a topic that's kind of all the rage in the NBA these days. Is Victor Wembanyama going to be a bust? He's one of the most hyped up prospects basketball has ever seen, drafted number 1 overall by the San Antonio Spurs a few weeks back, and we're going to see if we think he will live up to that potential that we all think, that most think he will live up to. So, Josh, let's go to you. You're someone we're all neutral in the situation. None of us are Spurs fans. None of us are, Metropolitan 92 fans. We're all kind of neutral in the situation. So, Josh, why don't we go to you? What are your thoughts? Do you think Victor Wembanyama will be a bust?
I think there's going to be a similar situation to the Giannis situation, but I actually think it's going to go the other way. So this is a sort of same idea. This is an international player. It was basically everybody thought he was going to be the number 1 pick. But the question is, will he pan out to be that way? And I'm going to go out and say no. He's a skinny, tall man that I think is just going to be, when he gets into the NBA and out of the Summer League, he's going to be playing against guys like Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic, who may not be as tall, they're a couple inches shorter, but they are bulkier, they are stronger. And I think when Victor Wembanyama isolated on any of those guys I just named, any
Big
top
man.
20 big man in the league, I don't think he'll be able to stand a chance. I think he will get bullied, he will get backed down. And also, Victor Wembanyama, it's not like he has an amazing jumper, so it's like you can't really just stay on the three-point line and shoot there. You've got to go inside. But I do think he'll be a freak of nature blocking basketballs. I think he'll have at least 2 or 3 blocks a game.
And we forgot to also say, if you do want to call in, please call 203-123-4567. Again, 203-123-4567. Miles, quick thoughts.
I have to agree with you. I 100% think he's going to be a bust, but not in the immediate way you guys think. I have to say, to be a good player, he needs to bulk up. He's just too skinny. He's going to get back down. He's a freak of nature, and honestly, I think it's going to be hilarious to see someone bigger than Embiid just go against him, and that's just personally funny to me.
Yeah, it looks like he will be injury prone. Miles, not to interrupt you, though, we do have a caller. Please give your thoughts.
How do you feel about, do you think in the first couple games that Wembanyama plays, do you think he will get a little surprised and when he gets the basketball and get a little nervous and maybe immediately get blocked, or do you think he will get a couple points into it and then the big man will actually figure out how to defend it?
Well, it does have the hype, so Miles, I go to you. I guess, will the hype and all the expectations, is he going to feel some nerves there?
Of course he's going to feel some nerves. I mean, he's been told he's supposed to be the new greatest of all time, and I think he's going to, and also new league, NBA, the biggest league in the world, he's definitely going to get nervous. But as to if someone's going to start to defend him, there's a few things you need to do to defend someone as high as Wembanyama. 1, you either need to be extremely strong. 2, you need to be as tall as him, which no one is. And 3, well, I guess I'm just going to stick with 1 and 2. But also, another thing is, his jumper is terrible. At least some other big men like Cat, Embiid, and Jokic, they all have some sort of jumper. He needs to work on shooting the ball because he's too weak to back up any center and get into that paint.
I agree.
But someone like Embiid, who's not as tall as him but way stronger and honestly probably has a higher vertical, will you still be able to block him? And honestly, with that, he's going to need to really focus on his wing protection and his wing shooting.
All right, we do have some more callers here. New Jersey Devils fan, please go.
With this new player, I think that this guy's going to be very good. I think he's going to be another LeBron James coming in. However, why do you guys keep saying that although he's tall, and I get that he's tall, but that he seems to, you guys really aren't mentioning how big of an advantage that is in the NBA for blocking shots and stuff like that.
Well, I'm not denying the fact that he could be a good rim protector, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to size, he's so skinny, it's kind of like a pencil. I mean, sure, Pencil's tall, but it's really skinny. That's kind of how I'm thinking of it. He's not bulked up. He doesn't have the post game to really be able to dominate. Exactly. And I think that could honestly also hurt him in a sense of injuries. Without that weight, being a tall guy who's not big enough and not durable enough to stay on the floor, I think injuries could be a really big thing. We are going to have to go to break. If you do want to call at 203-123-4567, again, 203-123-4567. We'll be right back to continue debating if Wembanyama will be a bust in the NBA.